Hello, Pisces. This is Bonnie from Soul Star Bliss with your June 2022 mini tarot reading. Do you believe the year's just about half over already? It just seems like it was January. I don't know where the time goes, but let's take a look and see what's coming up for you. Oh my goodness. Oh, please don't forget the summer solstice this month for those of you that are in the States. It's going to be a powerful day, so I'm going to do a little mini video and I'll be posting that later on in a week or so. To things you can do on that day or before that day that are really, it's a powerful day to just let it fly by. So also, if you'd like a reading just about you, I'm going to include my website down below is www.soulstarbliss.com, or you can also book me on Readings by Judy. That's www.readingsbyjudy.com. Either place is good, and we'll get in touch with you. Also, you may want to remember to check your sun, your moon, and your rising sign, because I still get those comments. A lot of times it's those that connect even more than the sun sign. So let's take a look here. Oh my goodness, it says, those of you that are having a little difficulty in relationships, boy, that's been kind of a theme today. Talk is going to help with that. Sit down, speak from your heart. You know, relationships, unfortunately, are never, are usually not, 50-50. They range from, 10 to 90, 80 to 20, on and on and on. So it just says, if you've put a lot of effort in, or this is something you want to do, speak up, speak from your heart, and I think someone's going to hear you. Also, some choices are going to be made this month, and I feel they're to do with work. I don't know if that's changing jobs, going back to work, changing something, how work has been done, but it's going to be an interesting month in that area for a lot of you. In the money area, I feel like there's X amount right now, but if you're returning back to work, that's going to be, I'm assuming more money for you, but also maybe you're going to get a raise. I just feel like there's going to be more money in than out for a change. Wow. Ace of Wands, new beginnings are possible. Beginning of a journey, family, business, whatever. It could even be a beginning of a new attitude of gratitude, which certainly can change things for all of us. It says, those of you that are thinking about moving, this might be the time to do it. I don't know. Is everybody moving? I doubt it. But it says if you find the perfect house or the perfect place to rent or the right cabin or whatever it might be a good time to put those plans into progress for yourself. And it says your intuition's definitely going to lead you there. I just feel like for so many, things are going to finally start falling into place, and it's going to be quickly. So sometimes it is just a change of attitude, and that attitude of gratitude can make a big difference in the way things show up for us. Hard part is to remember when we ask the universe, creator, prayers, whatever, it comes in divine time. So many, including myself, sometimes want to say, when is it going to get here? Well, I just delayed everything, I believe, by stating that. So I know in divine time, things are going to show up. And then in divine time, they'll show up for you too. Not to say they can't be as soon as you say the prayer. But if it's not, just try to be patient. Preparedness in reverse is looking back to how you got to where you are today. Sounds complicated, but it's not. It's as simple as finding a nice peaceful area outside, putting your feet on Mother Earth, or if you can't do that, sit and stare out the window or your balcony and say, how did I get here? How did this happen? And then quietly look, because I think you'll be shown. In fact, sometimes, you'll be saying, did I really say that? Or did they really say that? Or did this happen? It just is a way of making sure, or helping you, guide you to not make the same mistakes over and over and over again. Some of you had an argument with somebody, okay? I'm not sure if this is for everybody, but if you had an argument with a lady with light hair, it's going to be okay. Probably not for everyone, but if that message is for you, you really need to know that everything is going to be okay. 3, I got the number 3 moving forward. Is it 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months? I feel like over the next 3 months, changes are definitely possible. That feeling of disappointment. And I don't even want to say what area. It could be all areas. It just seems like don't carry anger or guilt from the past. Let a brand new beginning. Let the sun shine on you. That I know it sounds funny when I say it like that, but I have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups here, which I just feel like what you need is going to show up. What you've asked for is going to show up. Maybe it's even the courage to walk away from something that doesn't serve you. And it sounds like a riddle, but it could be any of those things. All of them are one for this person and one for that person. So I just have to honor it and say it. Someone from the past may show up, or fear of someone from the past showing up. Is that? Let's take a look. Oh, okay. If you have fear of the past returning, it doesn't have to. You know what I mean? If someone's coming, back into your life from the past, it's going to be up to you whether you let them in or not. But remember, should you let someone in from the past that's hurt you or lied to you or whatever they've done, treat them like a new friend and let them, they can't come say, oh, I changed my ways and, I'm all ready to be okay. Maybe they are, maybe they're not, but treat them like a new friend and take your time. That way you don't have to have fear. You can just, you know what I mean? You can decide as time goes on. I feel like some choices you make in the love area are going to be permanent choices for you. And again, it should be about serving you. How does it make you feel? Sometimes we forget that when we give all of ourselves away to our family and friends or work or whoever, we forget about to fill our own well. Because when we fill that well up with love and everything else we need, it's so much easier to give more. You know what I mean? If you have nothing to give, you have nothing to give. But when you give all that you have nothing left for you. So try to give to yourself first. And I know that sounds like, some people are saying, oh, that's selfish. It's really not, because the better care you take of yourself, that gives you more to give to others, family, friends, work, whatever it might be. Again, your wants, wishes, and daydreams, put them out there and then listen. Don't, it's almost like you make excuses for yourself that, oh, I can wait. I'll do mine next month, or I'll do it here. The time goes by very quickly. Not telling you to disregard your children, your husband, your wife, or work. But it says sometimes you do have to put yourself at the front of the line. And when you do that, it's going to feel first scary to you, but then you're going to kind of like it and realize when you fill yourself up with love, respect, everything else that you're wanting, you have more to give others. I feel like things that you've asked for are right before you. Don't be afraid to say yes. But more important, don't be afraid to say the N-word, no. If it's not serving you, and it's not time, it's okay. It's really okay. And sometimes it's an apprenticeship to learn how to say no. And you don't say, no, I can't today, because now I can say, can you do it next week? How about tomorrow, day after? Just no explanation. Practice it. It might really, you might find it really works for you. Sometimes, I get this justice card and I feel like it's a legal thing. And if you have something legal going on, make sure you have everything in order. Don't disregard a notice. Don't disregard, and you could be totally innocent. And I don't think this is a big deal, but it could be if you don't follow the rules and act on it right away. Going to be making some choices again. And it says something you've already asked for is before you, and you're going to have to make some choices to get what you want. That might be you're thinking about buying a house, and I've heard from so many. I put a bid on, I looked at the house, put the bid on it then, and found out tomorrow someone bid double what I did or something. But it says when the right place shows up, you'll know. When the right job shows up for you, you'll know. In almost everything. What you seek, you'll find. Excuses are gone now. Be true to yourself. It'll be so much easier to move forward for you. You don't need any stress of wondering, how am I going to do, for instance, do my job, do my homework, do my housework and everything else. If you just take even 10 minutes for yourself a day, that's a good start. 5 minutes if you can. Get yourself in a quiet, peaceful place. Breathe deeply, meditate, or just sit is really, you're going to find the more you can take care of yourself, the better you're going to be. I really feel like you're a chariot, Pisces, one who achieves greatness. And remember that, because there's interesting things coming for you. I have the pregnancy card, but it can also mean abundance. If you're wanting pregnancy, this could be a good month for you. If you're open to receive the abundance you've been asking for, it's going to show up for you in divine time. Remember that. You've asked, step back, let it come. And that's all I have for you today. This is Bonnie from Soul Star Bliss. And I'll see you again next month.